And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
So the New York starting five, the post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's Reddish. Brunson kicks to Rose. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Bagley dishes to MP. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
They get it back. Hartenstein. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Reddish with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Randall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Rose kicks to Brunson. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. MP, that's for 2. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Knicks with possession. 9-point game. Rose kicks to Reddish. Passes it to Brunson. Launches it. It's hauled in by Diallo. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pistons passing it around. Takes the 3. And another 3-point shot falls from MP. MP's got 10 points.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
To the right side. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. He kicks it to Rose. To end the run. The offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
MP up top. He's covered by Rose. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Knicks trail by 13.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Randall. He had 15 points last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Cunningham. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
New York calls timeout. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Bagley. Bays checked in for Diallo. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Grimes. Looking to end the run. Here's Hartenstein. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
There's the pass to MP. Shoots the three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Grimes. Quickly with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Jackson up top. Shoots over Olynyk. Duren pulls it in.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
MP, that's for 2. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Knicks trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Grimes. Fournier gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 20. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And MP throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the pass to Grimes. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Cunningham is out there with MP. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the center. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He had 60 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like out on the floor, Sadiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the fourth most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Rose, he's checked in for quickly. Now, here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP, that shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Reddish. Pass to Rose. Over MP. It's hauled in by Stewart. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
So for the Pistons, Marvin Bagley comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Burks in for Cunningham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Hartenstein. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington. Reddish with the ball. Diallo's there. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Superb focus on the finish by Cam Reddish, showing how cool he is under pressure.
Lee's checked in for Detroit. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Knicks. Lee dishes to MP. The three gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pistons. Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Rose kicks to Fournier. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Stewart. To the middle. Here's Rush. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And a switcher also for New York. Grimes is checked in.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Back to Rose. Passes it to Hartenstein. New York moving the ball around. Back to Fournier. Launches a three. Burks pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Rose after the made shot from MP. Over Lee. Rose. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's MP for three. Drops in the tray. MP's got 42 in the game.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Rose passes to Grimes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fournier against MP. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bounce pass from Rose. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Fournier against MP. And they pick up two. Fournier's got his first points of the game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's MP. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Rose. Good D by Lee.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And so it's Detroit, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Jackson is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Rose. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk the player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Rose against MP. Can't hit from 12.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. D.A.?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered. Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
Reddish with the ball. Diallo's there. The shot by Reddish, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
MP, no good.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
With his length and terrific
One shot.
The free throw drops for Lee. And so it's Rose bringing it up for New York. And there's the pass to Brunson. Pass to Quickly. Fires for three. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.